Congratulations to all of you on another fantastic FIRST Robotics season. Now here's a quick message from Dean and Woody.
Congratulations on building a robot to play aerial assist.
It's simple, right? Just 4 aspects. You acquire a ball, you assist your partners, you advance down the field, and you score.
You've already demonstrated your ability to achieve these tasks while building your robot. You've had to acquire new skills in design, programming, fabrication, and troubleshooting, just to name a few.
No single person built your robot. It's the result of an entire team of mentors, sponsors, and students assisting each other, mastering new skills to advance to the goal of creating your robot. Now there are 2,500 unique solutions to that one problem.
And now you're here to score. You've accomplished your goal. As a community, we celebrate that success.
FIRST is not about today's game, nor about the wonderful build process you just completed. FIRST is about preparing for life.
And life won't be simple. I'll guarantee you there'll be tougher challenges than building a robot in just 6 weeks. You'll need to acquire new skills in technology, communications, and leadership.
Along the way, be ready to assist others and to accept assistance. The problems you face require teams working together. You need to become part of a strong network of collaborators and friends.
Leveraging your skills, experiences, and networks will position you to advance solutions. You'll need to test ideas along the way, document difficulties when things go wrong, and make critical improvements to your innovative solutions.
These steps will position you to score, to find solutions, to have a meaningful and rewarding life, to be part of something much bigger than just self.
FIRST is not about robots. It's not just a game played on a field. FIRST is preparing you for some of life's greatest challenges. But for now, let's celebrate, have some fun, and enjoy Aerial Assist.
Can't wait. What do you think, Raphael?
It's awesome. But before we get to our first speaker, Friends of Robotics wants to congratulate all the teams, especially those honored with the Student and Team of the Month award. Remember, you can recommend a team by going to the Friends website. You and your team will be in the Honolulu Star Advertiser, as well as record a radio spot to run on Clear Channel radio stations, and then appear on the biggest show Saturday mornings with Perry and Price. Also, congrats to the teams who won the championship and awards for the first regional prior to our competition. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kalani, and they won the Alamo Regional. Woohoo! Make some noise for Waialua, and they won the Northern Lights Regional and the Dallas Regional. Waialua.
Well, we have a credible team here that's put together a lot of work. Very outstanding people that have come together, that have been with us for a long time. Some of these since the beginning, some since before they actually had the tournaments here. But this next person is one of our old and trusted friends. Someone that put his heart and energy and many hours and advocated and became a sponsor and worked to make this whole thing possible. And this person has been with us for 7 years from BA Systems. Please welcome General Manager of Hawaiian Shipyard, Chuck Baker.
Yeah!
So I got in here this morning first thing, and I wanted to talk to some of the students who were building some of the bots. Now you're gonna have to go and find them yourselves, but I spoke to some geniuses. I spoke to somebody named Maddie, she's a genius. I spoke to Haven, a genius. I spoke to Jackie, another genius. I'm from BAE Systems, a major defense contractor, and we are very proud to be a contributing sponsor to FIRST Robotics. We're proud because you are the ones building the future. We're proud to be a sponsor because we get to help make that happen. But all we do is sponsor and provide volunteers. We're just a very, very tiny piece of the thousands of coaches, mentors, teachers, volunteers, your parents who got up early and drove you in and came late and drove you back home again. All of them are contributing together to support FIRST Robotics and your success. Now, talk to a bunch of the students about what worked, what didn't work. I listened to, and I could actually feel this pain of, we spent hours trying to get the alignment just exactly right. We spent hours catching the ball until we got it positioned right, and when it finally came together, it was thrilling. And so I dug a little deeper, and I said, so what were the toughest spots? Well, it was coordinating the assist. It was getting the other players to work together. And one of them even confessed, we kind of had a slow start. We kind of had a slow start getting going. Well, you know, that's how real life works. But you students who put this together, the FIRST Robotics champions here, when you bring together technology, communications, and these skills, we call them leaders. So let's get ready for some aerial assist. Thank you.
Right. Mahalo to Mr. Baker, and all of us are humbled to and honored to have you here today to show your commitment to all the nearly 1,000 students here today. So, Hawaii, let's show on the count of 3. Let's say mahalo. 1, 2, 3. Mahalo. Awesome.
Well, we have another incredible speaker here, and this is really important because I'm a telecommunications engineer, and I know what it takes to make satellite happen, cable TV happen, and it's not easy, and if it's not well done, then everything falls apart. So the type of person that's coming up next is someone that manages the cable system for all of Hawaii. They've been in this for a long time, and they're the general manager of Oceanic Time Warner. Please welcome Miss Marlon Sikarsky. Marilyn.
Yeah, come on.
So I kind of like that, Marilyn Sikarsky. Actually, I'm Mary Ann Sikarsky with Oceanic Time Warner Cable, and I just wanted to say that we at Oceanic are so proud and excited to support the robotics efforts in the state of Hawaii. You have no idea. And you'll see a lot of people around this weekend wearing this neon green shirt as volunteers for the competitions, and we do this throughout the year. I mean, turn off all the lights and we'll glow in the dark. You'll know where to find us, but we're so happy to be here. I have to say that Oceanic is an organization, a company that's driven by advancements in technology. I mean, this is what we're about. We get excited about these things. And so any new idea, an experiment, a challenge, we'll take it on, and we want to make it work and make it better for our customers. I never will forget my first year at Oceanic, and I had no clue about cable. And this guy had slept overnight in his car in our parking lot in Mililani because he had a great idea. He had a great product. The name of the company was Navic, and they were out of Boston. And he just had to get a meeting with Oceanic because Oceanic had a great reputation on the mainland as being like this petri dish in the middle of the Pacific. We'll try anything. So he convinced all of us, oh, we can make this work, this new interactive TV technology. And so it was an all-in deal. And so everybody from the president of the company to the IT guys to every phase of engineering and media and all that kind of thing, we dove in and we actually made this work. And 6 years later, they were sold to Microsoft for mega millions. And there have been many other companies that have come to Oceanic with a great idea and technology, and we say, bring it on, let's try it, we'll make it work, and we do, and we're excited. So looking at you and all you have to offer, and your ingenuity and your talent and your skills, oh my gosh, Oceanic would love to have you within our company in just a few years. We appreciate you. So we wish every team in this competition a great, successful weekend, but you're already a success just by being here today. Thank you very much for the honor and the opportunity to support you.
Well, Mary Ann, we're looking forward to many years together. And one more time, if we could just have the volunteers for Oceanic Time Warner Cable just to wave your hand. All the volunteers here today. Give a good round of applause for the volunteers of Hawaii. show your aloha.
Well, we have another great speaker here. These people are all so important because of their contributions and what they bring to our party, making this community possible. But you know, the government that we live in is challenged with so many obstacles, but when we have powerful people that are behind education and STEM and they get the job done, they stand behind our students, then we have something to really look forward to. So I'm very proud to introduce our next speaker, who is also a graduate of Maui High School.
Okay. Maui.
And is also a graduate from the University of Hawaii.
UH.
And has a BA in economics. Please welcome the Lieutenant Governor of the State of Hawaii, Mr. Sean Susui.
Oh!
Good morning, everyone, and aloha! Let me get my leg. On behalf of the state of Hawaii, let me just say it is truly exciting and an honor for me to be here in an arena full of very young and talented individuals like yourselves. And while we know that robotics provides us learning opportunities in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and math, one thing that really impresses me about FIRST Robotics continues to emphasize the concept of gracious professionalism. And so while there will be fierce competition in the area that I stand right now, the idea that in the back in the pit, that one another helps each other to become successful is such an important concept. It's a concept that we can learn a lot about in the state of Hawaii. It is a concept that we can learn about in our great country, and it's something that certainly we need to do as we promote world peace throughout the world. So on that, I want to just say congratulations to all of you. I wish you all the very best. And remember that you are ambassadors of not only your schools or the areas that you represent, but each of your home countries as well. Mahalo and best wishes, everyone. Aloha.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Hawaii's Lieutenant Governor!
I like
Mahalo,
his move there.
LG, for meeting with the robotics board and doing all you can to support STEM initiatives with your REACH program. And Hawaii, on the count of three, say mahalo. 1, 2, 3. Who's your people?
Very good. Nice move, by the way.
You see him hurdle that?
So anyway, we have someone else extremely special. This is an international community, and that's really clear. This has been one of the most international participations in any tournaments that I've seen in a while at a local regional. So clearly, Hawaii is this, a good hub here, and we've got a lot of great people. Another person that's made a great contribution and has had their hands on the pulse of this whole tournament, watching its implementation and supporting its development. And it's also is one of the largest, was it islands or continent? I would say it is Australia. Please welcome Consul General of Australia, Mr. Scott Dewar.
Yeah! Make some noise for the Aussie!
Thanks so much. Aloha, everyone. G'day. Good morning. Daja Zajang Hao. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to be here today to be associated with this wonderful competition. I'd like to first of all congratulate all the teams from Hawaii, from the rest of the US, and all the international teams for making it here. Just by getting here, you've shown great effort and commitment and enthusiasm for what you're doing. A special shout out, of course, to the Aussie teams out there. Do us proud, teams. Ladies and gentlemen, and particularly this is for all the competitors, I don't know if you quite realise how much work goes into making this happen. The people of Friends of Hawaii Robotics who bring this all together just do an incredible amount of work to make this happen. So if you could join me in a quick round of applause for the Friends of Hawaii Robotics and all the work they do. Well done, ladies. Now teams, now that you've come all this way, I'm sure I don't have to tell you to go out there and do your best. I know you will, and you'll do us all proud. But I've got one more ask of you. We've heard a lot about technology, we've heard a lot about friendship, and it's also about collaboration. So what I want each of you to do before you've left this competition is have made 2 new friends. Go up to someone, introduce yourself, Ask them about their robot, ask them about the trouble they had, ask them where they're from, ask them what they're doing, and keep in touch with them. Because the future is all about collaboration and international collaboration. And you can start that right here, right now, today. So as well as giving your best in the competition, please make sure you give your best to forming some links across the oceans around Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, just one last thing. If you're interested in studying in Australia, robotics, come and talk to me, okay? We're very keen to get great students in Australia. All the best teams, and hope you have a great competition. Thanks very much.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're from the islands or if you just visited, give a warm mahalo to the Consul General of Australia, Mr. Scott Dewar. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, y'all smart. Y'all picked it up.
Awesome. Well, one of the most important groups we have here is our judges, and so they go through a lot of training. If you get a chance to Google their name tags, because they've done some impressive things. And one of the most impressive things is their leader. This man has been a member of Friends of Hawaii for a lot of years, and actually, he was in the dance troupe, I think, before we had our tournament. He's been around since, pretty much start, just like Lenny, they all started this stuff. And so, with that said, this gentleman here is an employee of Booz Allen Hamilton, and again, big part of Friends of Hawaii. And please welcome Mr. Brian Disco Bennett.
I want to be this guy when I grow up. This is my inner self. DJ, Dog the DJ, I think I look like you when I look in the mirror. At least somebody thinks that. All right, so we've talked about the Hawaii greeting. Let's talk about the New York greeting. Yo, how you doing? Forget about it. All right, so we've got a great setup for you today. We're really excited. First, let me give a shout out to some of my colleagues from Booz Allen Hamilton. Say how you doing to Dennis and Bob and Leah. Stand up, stand up. No, stand so they can see you. Right here. How you doing? Oh, well, thank you very much. So, Booz Allen Hamilton, aside from a really cool name, here it comes on the rotator there, they say strategy and technology. That's sort of what you guys do on the field, right? You got technological things, you got engineering skills, and then you use strategy to win the game. And that's exactly what Booz Allen does. So, like Mary Ann said, Oceanic Time Warner, we're competing for talent. The kinds of skills you all have and the kinds of things you do on the floor are the kinds of things that make you attractive to companies like Booz Allen or BAE or Oceanic Time Warner. So we love doing this because we love seeing what you aspire to because you represent our future in the company, for the nation, in my case, for the Navy. Spent a lot of time in the Navy, hence the cool call sign. So we're going to talk about that later, but first, let me introduce you some very important people. They are subject to bribes. You may talk to them, you may feed them, you may give them some of your memorabilia. Welcome the judges. Stand up, judges. All right, we're all in the blue shirts. Be nice to them. They will grade you, but more importantly, talk to them because they are unbelievable people in amazing careers. Get to know them as they come around and see you in the pits. All right, we'll see you around. Remember, how you doing? Forget about it. All right, see you later.
Forget about it. Mahalo to all the judges. We appreciate all the efforts, and you got a critical job this weekend, and we appreciate it. The next group of people.
There we go. Remember, their decisions are final. So they train hard, they work hard. Their head ref is June Zaski. All right, thank you, judges. Remember, the decisions are final. Next group of people is our safety representatives, led by Carl Skype. Safety representatives. Woo. Now, let's watch the award-winning safety video. Well, there's more we'd like to do, but we're going to do it later because we want to get this show on the road. So if I could please have our fine assistants replace the truss. It'll be okay. Trust me on this. And as soon as the truss is up, we're going to go ahead and get these robots rolling. But please, students, do not enter until after the truss has been up. And a quick shout out to the 300 people watching on web streams from across the world. Woo! We start in just a minute here.
All right, here we go. About to get all the action underway just for you. This is the first
All right. Sure.
BAE Challenge. All right, fans, it's a good time to go to the restroom, get yourself a snack. Don't forget to text your friends. Tell them to come on over to the Stand Sheriff. Tell them to come on over. Admission's free. Come on down to the Stand Sheriff. Post it on Facebook, Instagram. Tweet it. Get the information out. Tell them to come down to the Stand Sheriff to check out all the action.